The question Patty brought forward last week really helped me understand that I need to help you connect the week ahead document a little bit better with the themes that are going on. So I thought this is a great opportunity that I send along this video with your week ahead document and help you now build on these habits. I love it. I call it habit stacking. So you have this foundation, and now we're going to stack another habit on top of that, and then another habit on top of that. So this is my week ahead document. Yes, I do this every entire week alongside you. And this actually leads and comments a lot to this part of the theme of lead with representing you. So there was a video I did last week about that really important question that kind of comes down to who your ideal client is in your target market. And in that video, I stated, do you know why the most common question is of what advice would you give your younger self? And you answer that, and maybe you walk away saying, okay, that was ridiculous. Why are we getting asked that all the time? If you really look at the responses and you look at your unique value proposition and going through all of those entire points of ideal client, their pains, problem, needs, and gaps, how you're different and are better, unique and compelling, and the results and benefits a client will have by doing business with you, that is that entire experience, that expertise you could tell your younger self. That's exactly what it is. So this unique value proposition process, don't make it erroneous. It doesn't need to be that difficult. It's looking at those patterns, looking at the connections, and representing people like you. And I don't mean in the same situation. It is like you, that situation that you overcome, and you can help them because you have shared values. So, looking at my document here to kind of connect on why this important exercise needs to come through every week. And now we're going to habit stack and bring in those themes of the week and why this makes sense and how this will help you grow your business. So, looking at my top 3 priorities this week, if I did nothing else this week, I'd be happy if. So, I listed complete phase 1 for Richard and Barb, alignment for Ryan, Patty, Andrew, and Aaron, and marketing push beta test for Alex. So, these truly are just tasks that I need to complete for the week. But how am I staying focused? How is this going to help me with my goals? And looking at this theme of the week, making that whole entire connection to get me to that next step is Richard, Aaron, Barb, Ryan, Patty, Andrew, Alex, all of these pieces that I really need to finish is I'm leading with representing the people like me. They are the ones that matter. They are the ones that have said yes to my process. They are the ones that I have shared values, and my expertise is able to help them because I've put this process together. So it's not that whole part of, okay, how am I doing this or how do I fit in that wording into those questions or the responses I give? It's all about asking that one extra question. And that is 100% that hidden gem of getting you to your defined success. So, documenting that activities that you'd like to bring on and then ask that question secondary. That helps you with the next. That helps you keeping in line with your goals. So, for example, if I look at my long term goals, business planning meeting for partnerships within this agency that we're building called Enriched, executive summary for the top 10 identified prospects, and then a deep dive into Client Connect. These are those things I need to finish. These are the tasks. Now, that question I ask myself, that secondary question that I ask with every single one of these activities, is this leading with representing me, my ideal client? Does this theme keep me in line with what I'm doing? Are my exercises in line with my intent and my desired outcome? Because I know that this whole entire process that I have put together for Tap In leads logically and chronologically to those desired steps we need to go through to accomplish to lead us to the next. So, as you're going through this, list your pieces and then stop and pause and ask that secondary question that helps you play the movie through to see, Does this action, do these activities help me with its desired outcome, with leading with and representing people just like me, my ideal client, my target market, their pains, problems, needs, and gaps, connecting with them how I'm different and or better, showing them how I'm unique and compelling, and the results and benefits they will have by doing business with me. So, by finishing these things for the individuals, I'm now not looking for stuff outside. I need to finish and accomplish things for people who have said yes. I'm just going to scroll down. I think you got pretty much the understanding with all those entire pieces, but there's something in here I also too really want you to look at and pay attention to. It's that looking after you. We want to give, we want to help so many people. That's why we are in business that has an advisory base to it. We sit and listen, we want to be able to help. And it is actually one of the most exhausting businesses to ever be in. So, that importance around looking after yourself is a huge priority. I have fallen off this wagon many times because that identity of myself is being that helper, being that person that just makes someone feel calm and at ease. But by doing that, sometimes I sacrifice myself. So I'm on week 2 of doing a detox. I'm also using an app called Fastic, which has been incredible. And again, when looking at this, and I asked that secondary question of leading and representing people like me, this helps me because I love working with driven individuals, health mindseted individuals, people asking this question of how can I do this better in their personal and professional lives. Okay, so you see how this all connects. That last little piece that I want to touch on here is truly paying attention to these bottom 2 little elements on your week ahead document. So, this one of organize feedback and data. This is such a gift that we get. So, I feel, well, I don't feel, I know any type of question, comment, feedback, like whatever it may be that you are looking at, this data that you're receiving is helping you understand okay, what do I need to explain better? What are people stuck on? What do they need to hear? How can I do this better? And this productivity accelerator that I put on here is this realization, this connection to Patty asking that question last week and saying and triggering to myself, going, okay, I need to organize this feedback because I'm hearing it a little bit more. I've lived this, it's in my brain. I've tested this many times. And sometimes I forget to take a pause and demonstrate and illustrate things pieces by piece and actually documenting the path and the curriculum and the journey and where this is all leading to. So, this is really a huge productivity accelerator because if I organize feedback and data, I now are more clear, I'm more concise, and I am helping the desired individual I wish to help and move along. And then this last part here of really paying attention to, I'm scribbling all over it. That last part, when you are noticing the different icons that are coming through, this again is rooted in the find the calm. And we go into that deeper, probably about Q2 into 2025. But I am showing and I am showing familiarity with these icons, with this wordage. It is one of the most important marketing tips and tactics you can ever do by showing something repeatedly to your audience. So, when I do introduce Find the Calm in Q2, you are now going to have a better point of relatability. Sorry, guys. It'll have a better point of relatability with you. And you can now grasp that concept even more so on how that helps you build a better business behaviors and show up in a way you want to show up and serve the people that you best serve. So, looking at the Find the Calm, again, CALM stands for Create, Align, Lead, and Master. If you haven't seen it in any of my content, and with creativity, you actually get to trust your intelligence and your intuition and have some fun. You need to align with structure all the time. So, how do we do that? And how do we pair these themes? You need to lead within your wisdom, and that is really getting you into your niche. That is really helping you step into your expertise by combining the playfulness, by combining structure, and helping you lead. And that last part, which this document is about, and helping you build that foundation of mastery. And those are those parts of self-willed courage, integrity. It is persevering, it's confidence, it's your birthright, it's loyal. So I hope this helps you get a better understanding of these themes that are truly important for us to look at and build on and play that movie through. So it's not just those activities that I want you to focus on. We want to know, why are we doing this? And when we know why are we doing this certain activity, we understand how we can better show up, how we can formulate better alliances, how we can better communicate. So it's that extra little step that many coaches and consultants don't take you to. It's that whole part of just asking yourself and playing that movie through. Have a great week, guys, and thank you so much. Keep the questions coming.